Hey guys, today we want to show you kind of the before and after of this house, which is Clay Avenue. And real quick, I'm going to run through some of the numbers for how we acquired this, then I'll show you the place, and then we'll talk through the after. Now, I will say that the before is just going to be some photos we overlay because I didn't go through with the camera at the time, and if I did, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as good as the guy holding the camera on a gimbal right now would have made it look, so wouldn't have done any justice. So, this is Clay Avenue. We bought this house for $55,000 from I believe this one was a cold caller lead, and we bought it in January. We closed in January. Private funding, so a buddy of mine lent for the purchase and the renovation 100%. So I was able to get into this for zero down. I'm paying him 1 point and 10% interest on that money. So it was 55,000, and I think we budgeted 23,000 for the renovation. And we'll go over all the numbers on the back end as well, but this one actually appraised for 23,000 more than we originally anticipated, 24,000. So we had banked our ARV on this house at 133 and it appraised at 157. And I'm sure part of that is that we not over renovated, but that we did a good job with the renovation. And then part of that is that the market's come up. This is a great area. You can't see it back there, but there's a brand new elementary school that's a really high end. Everybody loves it. And one of the hospitals is right down the road. And then across the street, and we'll do some B-roll here, is there's a park across the street. It's a really nice little park with like a pergola, basketball court, a playground, a swing set, and people come out and hang out there on the weekends and barbecue and grill together. So it's a pretty cool little community. So this is Clay Avenue, and let's go see what we did. Let's try to do the like, bust my ass. You can totally leave all that in, by the way. Welcome, MTV Cribs style. So this is Clay, right? So the one thing that's a little bit weird about this house is that we couldn't get rid of this pillar because, well, mainly because, believe it or not, this is a sport beam. So we were hoping we were gonna be able to get rid of this and really open this up even more. And at one point we actually thought about turning one of these into a bedroom, but it's gonna lay out where this is the living room, on the back side is the dining room, and then we'll come through this way, and we've got the kitchen, which turned out pretty nice. So as you'll see in the before picture, there was a window here. The cabinets in the before picture actually don't look that bad, but when we went to do stuff with them, they were gone, they were destroyed. We had to rip them all out. So once we did that, we LVP'd the entire place, new stainless steel, new tile backdrop with the subway tile, you know, white, simple cabinets, simple design. We went for the light and airy feel, which is becoming our norm. And then every good place needs a super creepy basement. So we will save you the details, but suffice it to say that, well, you don't want to spend all your time down there. So this is gonna be the laundry room, mud room. We got tons of space. You can use this for storage. You can use it for whatever. And then I'll let you peek around into the bathroom rather than having to like fit two of us in there. But the one weird thing that we had to do with this bathroom, obviously, is the caddy corner toilet. But I actually like it because it gives that much more space in here. And then there used to be, this is a little odd, there was a window here, and we thought that to be a little strange that you had a window out looking from the shower, so we replaced that. And this hatch just leads out to the back. And then, oh, they didn't fix this. See, sometimes renovations don't go perfect according to plan, so this has not been fixed. There is a patio on the side of this, but they forgot to put a pole on it, so we'll show you from the other side because we need to put a pole on that door so that you can actually go out there. Otherwise, a tenant is gonna like cut a hole in that door and destroy it. All right. So this is a 2-bed, 1-bath. Nice little cozy house. Nothing super crazy. We got bedroom number 1 with the closet, a couple of windows, nothing fancy. And then right behind you, we've got bedroom number 2. And we actually had to build a closet in here, which when I came up here, I was like, man, I swear there wasn't a closet in this bedroom. And my contractors were like, yeah, you're right. We had to build that. Funny story, when we bought this, I came up, I'm doing the walkthrough, and there was like 2 tenants on the lease, and there were like 8 people in this house. And I opened the door. There wasn't a closet there. There was this twin or queen bed here, or whatever. And there's this lady laying on the bed, smoking a blunt. And on the floor is like, I mean, maybe a 6-month-old baby, like sleeping in a crate. So we come in and it's like, you know, what do you do with that? Like, these are the kinds of tenants that were here. So this is why we got this at a discount. The lady couldn't get rid of the tenants. We were able to get rid of them. And then we did this renovation. And this is what you get. And there's some weird things still about this. Like, what in the world this is? Who knows? But, and then the other cool thing we do is I like these light fixtures. So they're LED. My buddy is the one who came up with these. And so they're LED, there's no light bulbs. So they're a little bit more expensive, but they're super efficient. And in theory, they make up for themselves by not having to change light bulbs for the next like 20 years. So, plus you don't have to worry about like a tenant going and taking all the light bulbs out of the house when they leave to move to the next place, and having to replace the whole house full of light bulbs. And obviously, this is where a table would go, so this isn't, you know, chandeliers always look weird in this setting. So, this is the house. We'll, I guess if we're gonna talk numbers, we can just talk numbers here, right? Does that work? Cool, so we bought this house for 55, scheduled 23 into it. We ended up closer to 35. We had some plumbing issues that were unforeseen, and it was hard to get plumbers at the time. And so we bought this house. We're all in for like just at 90, and it appraised for 157. So we're gonna be able to pull out, you know, in theory, you'd be able to pull out $40,000 from that, and then I'm gonna pay out my team, and I'll get to pocket a little bit of money, and this will probably rent for right around $850, $900 a month, and will be, you know, I'm probably only gonna pull out up to like 120. So this won't be a perfect 1% rule deal, but this will be a deal that I have $30,000 in equity, and it should at bare minimum break even, but I think rents are gonna catch up very soon, and it'll cash flow just fine. And it'll be a property that I don't have much, if any, maintenance that I have to do for the next 5 or 10 years. I mean, we replaced water heater, furnace, HVAC, electrical, all the fixtures, half the windows. This is gonna be a property that we don't have to mess with for a long time, and that's the benefit of building something out like this. So, yeah, so all in, I will have $0 left in this deal. I'll have a good rental in a good area, and that's the name of the game. So yes, if any of you were curious, you can still burr real estate in 2022. Also, make sure you subscribe, like this video, follow along, and let me know, do you guys like, what a shitbox. Do you guys like when we do videos like this, like the before, after, and show you some of our projects? Is this beneficial? Or do you prefer when we sit and just give you guys information and educational content? So let me know in the comments what you prefer, and we're gonna gear the channel that way. Have a great day.